Shalom, it's Arkishaya coming back at you with another scripture breakdown. Pretty much on Rise and Depart from this kingdom, you know. So it's gonna be Micah 2 verse 10. It says, "Arise ye and depart." And so it's talking about the Israelites. You know, you guys gotta arise and depart. You know, it's like America is not your rest. You know, for this it's not your rest because it's polluted. It shall sure destroy you, even with sword destruction. You know, so right there's just saying that America is destroyed and will destroy you if you continue in it. You know. So like, why the fuck you wanna let go of the plow? You know, I'm pretty sure that would be Luke 6 verse slug. Luke 6 verse 39. Slug Luke slug. Yeah, Luke 9 slug verse 62. Luke 9 verse 62 says, "And any man having put and any man and answer said unto him," because they're asking Yahushua, how can you get in the kingdom of heaven, you know? Then it says right here, Luke 6, 9 verse 62. It says, "And Yahushua answered unto him, no man having put in his hands to a plow, looking back, is fit for the kingdom of Yahawah," you know? So different just saying like no man, like whether no man, no Israelite man, have put his hands to the plow, looking back at his past mistakes, looking back at what he's lost, looking back at everything that he's obtained. Like to look back, man. You don't want to look back in America, you know, because America's gonna be destroyed by thermonuclear missiles, you know. Plus, Yahweh is gonna restore everything that we lost, you know. So like, what's the point of looking back, you know? Like he'll give you 7 times full, you know. He'll give you even more if you want. If you ask, and you shall receive, seek and you shall find. Knock and the door should be open unto you. But that's talking about wisdom. Kind of slocky Akim though, but what I was talking about was Matthew 19 and 29. About how like we're gonna be given like plus if you haven't tried fight for you, what's the point of fighting for yourself, you know? Like it says in Exodus 14 and 14. So Shalak Akim, I'll get to that scripture later. So this is gonna be Exodus 14, verse 14. It says, "And Yahushua shall fight for you, and he shall hold your peace." You know, it's right there trying to saying that Yahushua is gonna be the one that's doing all the fighting for you. You know, so what's the point of fighting for yourself? You know, just leave it up to the Most High. You know, just get out of his way. In other words, just get out of the Most High's way. Allow him to guide your steps. And you should be add honesty by yourself. You know, whether it's just anything should be added onto you by yourself. You know, your riches, your woman. Just get away Most High. In other words, you know. Like to look back. That's like Lot's wife, you know. And look where she's at right now. She received death. But the scripture I was talking about Akim was Matthew 19 and 29. It's like y'all can birth me though. And if you look back, it's fucking death. So like that's what it says, rise apart, you know, but it's mercy not your fucking rest. So why the fuck would you want to look back at America? For what reason, you know? You want to continue on moving, you know? Continue on pushing forward, man. If you fall, that's that. You fall. Because Yahweh, and never gives you anything he can't. Yahweh, never tempt you, you know? And don't blame Yahweh, for tempting you, you know? But yeah, so Slock. Scripture I was talking about was Yahawah heals many. This is Matthew 19, verse 29, you know? So like just continue the faith walk, that's what I'm trying to say. Just push on. Plow till you can't plow no more, you know? Just push until you push way into the kingdom, you know? That's what I'm trying to say. It says, and everyone that forsake houses, or brethren, or sister, or father, or mother, or wife, or children, or lands, for my name's sake, shall receive hundredfold, and shall inherit everlasting life. You know, so wouldn't you rather have everlasting life rather than having this fucking bullshit ass kingdom where you see fucking transsexuals getting fucking rapes and all that shit? Slock, it says, but many are first. It says, but many that are first shall be last, and the last shall be first. You know, so right there, saying that you gotta, in other words, you gotta deny your fucking flesh, man. You gotta say, fuck my flesh, just deny myself, and just keep on pushing, you know, push way into the kingdom, you know, plow. In other words, still can't plow no more, you know, like, don't let go of the cross, I'm trying to say. And that, deaf to white man, hope this video is edifying. I'll say, shalom, as I give all praises, all honors, and all glories. Shit, Slock, doing to Yahawah, but you know, shy. Double awesome and apostle great milestone. Shalom to Yahawah, the teacher and do it well. So shalom to elders that do teach and do it well. Shalom, come on, shalom. That's the part, yeah, shalom. Shalom.